Yes, now students, our next chapter is fractions, about fractions. So, we are going to learn, we are going to discuss about fractions. What is a fractions, type of fractions and fundamental operations, how to multiply, how to divide, how to add, how to subtract fractions we are going to discuss. So, we are going to learn in this fraction chapter. Okay. Before going to start our chapter, so first warm up time. Here see, so here boy and girl, one girl is there and one boy is there. So what the girl she is asking, so what is the fifth part of a foot? So fifth part of a foot she is asking. To whom she is asking? Boy. So what she is asking? She is asking what is the fifth part of a foot? So what the boy replies? A toe. A toe means a finger, means length of that. So that is the fifth part of a foot. So here fifth part, seventh part, 10th part, all this comes under fractions. All this comes under fraction. Fifth part means what is a fraction actually? A part. A part, either it is a fifth part, either it is a second part, either it is a third part, either it is a fourth part. Number of means if we divide number of parts so and so, so in that fifth part, in that fourth part, in that seventh part, then how to represent in maths? How to represent in maths? All this means parts. So these things we are going to discuss in this chapter. So if you know about the fractions, then only you can reply these type of questions. So she is asking what is the fifth part? She is asking part. Part means part. Whenever part will come, it is a fraction. It is a fraction. It is a fraction. If you have an idea about the fraction, then only you can answer. Otherwise, you can't answer. So you should remember what is a fraction first. Now after this, we are going to discuss about fraction. So in this warm up time, just one question is there. So that question, the conversation between boy and girl he has given. So what is the conversation? So that one question she is asking, what is the fifth part of a foot? What is the fifth part of a foot? That fifth part of a foot, the boy he answered, that is toe. That is toe. He answered that is toe. Toe is the fifth part of a foot. Okay. So this is the conversation between these two. This conversation based on fraction. How he answered? So because he know about fifth part, about fourth part, means he know about fractions. He has an idea about fraction. Then only he answered. Okay. So after this warm up time, so we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss and we are going to learn about the concept of fractions. Okay. Okay, students. Now next in the learning time, so we are going to learn about fraction. So what is a fraction? So already you learned about fraction. So in third class, a fraction is a part of a number, or a fraction is a part of whole. Whole means complete. So a fraction is a part of whole, or otherwise a fraction is a part of a number, Okay. So this is a fraction. So then after that fraction. So what is fraction? We discuss. Fraction means a fraction is a part of a number, Okay. So now here first definition, see here, fraction. What is a fraction? A fraction is a part of whole number. Okay. A fraction is a part of whole number. So here in this picture, so it is a pizza. So this pizza is divided into 8 pieces. How many pieces? 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total how many pieces are there? Total 8 pieces. So, one pizza is divided into 8 pieces. So, then if I represent like this 2 by 8, 2 by 8. What this 2 by 8 means? What this 2 by 8? How to read this one? 2 divided by 8, 2 by 8. So, this up means this up one is called numerator. So, what it is called? Numerator. This is the numerator and this down number. This is called denominator. The up one, this 2 is called the numerator and this down, this 8 is called denominator. This complete 2 by 8, 2 by 8, how to read this one? 2 by 8. This complete is called a fraction. This complete is a fraction. Okay. So, then what it is 2 by 8? 2 parts. Here in this pizza, if you ate 2 parts, out of these 8 parts, if you ate 2 parts, then how to represent? So, we have to represent like this 2 by 8. This 8 represents total how many parts? How many parts we divide into a single pizza? In total 8 parts, it divided into total 8 parts. Then how many parts you selected are you ate? So, that represents numerator. So, 2 parts you ate. Suppose 2 parts if you ate, so then how to represent 2 by 8? In total 8 parts, you ate 2 parts. So, it represents 2 by 8. Suppose, so in this 8 parts, if you ate 3 parts, then how to represent? So, we have to represent like this 3 by 8. So, 3 by 8 means these 3 parts you ate out of these 8 parts, This one is called the numerator and this one is called denominator. This is numerator and this is the denominator. Numerator and denominator. So, this complete 3 by 8 is called fraction. Okay. So, if pizza is divided into 12 parts, then how to represent? So, this 12 total pizza, this is a pizza, this is 2 parts, again 4 parts, again 6 parts, again 8 parts, again 10 parts, again 12 parts. Total 12 parts were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total how many parts are there? 12 parts. So, if one pizza is divided into 12 parts, in that if you ate 7 parts, then how to represent? 7 by 12. So, in the fraction, how can we represent in the fraction? 7 divided by 12, 7 by 12. So, this 7 is a numerator, this is a numerator, this one is the denominator, this one is denominator. So, up one, so this upside number is called the numerator and this down one, that is total number of parts, that is denominator. So, denominators always represents total how many parts we divided. So, it represents total number of parts. Then numerator represents total how many parts you selected. Selected parts by total parts. Selected parts by total parts. So, the first one selected parts, that is a numerator, and total number of parts, that is a denominator. That complete numerator by denominator. Numerator divided by denominator. So, that is a fraction. A fraction means a fraction is a part of whole number, or otherwise so fraction is a part of a number, or so part of whole. So, complete incomplete one. So, incomplete this whole means complete. So, if any part is selected, so a single part, if you selected a single part or 2 parts, 3 parts, so that represents in the form of a fraction. So, that is called a fraction. Fraction is a part of whole, or a fraction is a part of whole number. Okay, this is the definition for fraction, and after that how to represent a fraction, and what the up means this one is called, and what the down number is called. The upside number is called the numerator, and downward number is called denominator. So this one is numerator and denominator. And terms, what are the terms there in the fraction? Numerator and denominator, numerator, denominator. Okay. So this is about fraction. Now how to read the fraction? How to read the fractions? First, 1 by 2. 1 by 2, how to read this fraction? 1 half, 1 half or 1 by 2. So we can read 1 by 2 as 1 by 2 also. So 1 by 2, how to read this 1 by 2? 1 half, 1 half. The second, 1 by 3, how to read this 1 by 3? 1 third, 1 third. How to read this 1 by 3? 1 third also. 1 by 3 or 1 third, anyhow same only. 1 by 2 or 1 half also same, or half also same. Half means 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means 1 half. So half, so 1 half, 1 by 2. So the 3 are same only. Okay. Here 1 by 3, how to read this 1 by 3? 1 third. 1 third is also 3 same, and 1 by 3 also same. So that is your wish. If you want to read 1 by 3, that is your wish, or otherwise 1 third also the correct. Next, 1 fourth, 1 fourth, 1 fourth or 1 by 4, 1 by 4 or 1 fourth. So 1 fourth is also correct, 1 by 4 is also correct, or one more, quarter. Quarter means 1 fourth, quarter means 1 by 4, half means 1 by 2. Quarter means 1 by 4, half means 1 by 2. Next, 1 by 5, how to read this 1 by 5? 1 fifth, 1 fifth. 1 by 5 means 1 fifth. Next, 1 by 10 means 1 tenth. 1 by 12, 1 twelfth. 1 by 100, 1 hundredth. 1 by 1000, 1 thousandth. 1 by 1000, 1 thousandths. 1 by 100, 1 hundredths. 1 by 12, 1 twelfth. 1 by 10, 1 tenth. So anyhow the same only. Okay. If we read 1 by 10, that is your wish, or 1 tenth also correct. 1 tenth also correct. Okay. So this is the method to read the fraction. First, what we discuss about the fraction. So definition of the fraction. Then what is there, what is called numerator and what is called denominator, and after that how to represent a fraction, and after that how to read fractions. This we will learn. Okay. Now students, then how to read the fractions we learn. So then how to remember this, how to read the fraction and all. So it is very easy to remember. So the most of the time it ends with th. It ends with th. See here, 1 tenth, th, 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 th. Okay. Most of the times it ends with th only. Most of the time, 1 fourth. Most of the times it ends with th. If I wrote 1 by 35, then how to read this one? 1 by 35 is correct, or otherwise 1 35th. 35th, th ends with 135th. 135th. So if suppose if it's like this, 2 divided by 25, 2 divided by 2 by 25, 2 by 25. Then how to read 2? First this 2, 25th, 25th to 25th. So if 3 by 37. So then how to read this 3 by 37? 3 First we have to take numerator 3. 3 37th. 337th. So like this. So it is very simple to remember. So most of the numbers, most of the fractions ends with th. Ends with th. So 3 by 37 is there. Then how to read 3 by 37? That is correct. Or otherwise 3 37ths. 3 37ths. Okay. In this way we have to read the fraction. It is very easy to remember. Okay. Now students, next concept, mixed number. So what is meant by mixed number? So mixed number means if sometimes if any whole number will come, so then after that a fraction is there. So whole number and a fraction, the combination of a whole number and a fraction is called mixed number. Mixed number. So then how it is? Here examples are given. So in these two examples, see here, this is the first pizza, second pizza, and what about this? This is half pizza. This is half. Half is a fraction. Half is a fraction. How to read? 1 by 2. How to write this one? 1 by 2. Half means 1 by 2. So then how many pizzas here? First 1 and 2. So these two means if we represent this like 2, so this is a whole number. This is a whole number. So then this fraction is there, half. How to represent half? Like this, 1 by 2. So then how to represent all these pizzas? 2 1 by 2. So then how to read? 2 and half. 2 and half. 2 as well as half also there. Then how to read? 2 1 by 2 or 2 half. 2 and half. 2 and half. So then this is a mixed number. Why it is a mixed number? So it is a combination of whole number as well as fraction. So here we have a whole number and also a fraction. So this is called mixed number. Mixed number means whole number as well as a fraction is there. The combination of a whole number and a fraction is called mixed number. Mixed number, and also we called it as mixed fraction also. Okay. Now, so one more example is there here. So here this is the first cup, this is the second cup. So in first cup tea, cup of tea is there, here tea is also there. So then how? Here, so this cup we are dividing into three parts, first, second, third. Total how many parts are there? 3 parts. So in this first cup, so full of tea is there in the first cup. So then here, so how many parts? At how many parts the tea will full? So full of tea is there. So just see here. First this is whole, complete in one cup we have tea. So that is 1, as it is we have to represent complete. It's completely filled. It's completely filled. So then, so what about this? In this total how many parts are there? Total 3 parts. The number of parts we represent in the denominator. So that we discussed. So total parts. So that represents in the denominator. Then how many parts? So in this total 3 parts, this is first part, this is second part, and this is third part. In these 3 parts, so total 2 parts filled. So how many parts? First part and second part. 2 parts means how to represent? 2 by 3. So what is our representation? 2 by 3 in the fraction. 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Okay. So then how to read this one? So the total how many cup of tea is there? 1 2 by 3. 1 2 by 3. Here 1 is a whole number, 1 is a whole number, and 2 by 3 is a fraction. So this is the combination of a whole number and a fraction. So this is called mixed number, or also we can call it as mixed fraction. This is a mixed number. Why it is a mixed number? So it is the combination of whole number and the fraction. It is the combination of whole number and mixed it is a combination of whole number as well as the fraction. So it is called mixed number. Some fractions are in this form, so it's given in this form. So then how to write the fractions when the whole and the fraction is given? So first, how many whole numbers are there, means whole things are there, whole items are there, that we have to write first, then after that fraction. So how to represent the fraction, then afterwards we have to write the fraction, so then whole number and the fraction. So the total how to represent 2 1 by 2. If any fraction represent in this format, whole number as well as a fraction, that is called mixed number. And also we can call it as mixed fraction also. There also one full cup of tea is there, and in that 2/3 cup of tea is there. 2/3, 2 by 3, how to represent 2/3. So how to read the fraction? Before, so we learn how to read the fraction. So how to read 1/2, 1/2. So 1 2 by 3 is also correct. 1/2 cup of tea. 1/2 cup of tea is there, means one full cup of tea, and in another cup 2/3 of tea is there. So in this, so it means, so what is mean by this? 1/2 means, so one full cup of tea is there, and 2/3 means in the second only 2/3 cup of tea is there. So in this form, so mixed means whole number and the fraction and the whole number. So in the combination of whole number as well as in the fraction, then that is called mixed number. Okay, so this is the representation to write the mixed fractions or mixed numbers. Okay, now next concept, whole fraction. What is a whole fraction? See here, whole fraction, suppose this is a pizza. So in this pizzas, if you take 3 parts out of 4, then how to represent? This is first part, this is your second part, and this is your third part. If suppose 3 parts you ate, then how to represent? This is represents as 3/4. 3/4. So this is the representation. So why we represent like this? Because so in this 4 parts, so 3 parts we ate. So we called it as 3/4. 3/4. We called it as 3/4. 3/4. 3 is there in the numerator and 4 is there in the denominator. Total parts in the denominator and selected parts in the numerator. Okay. Now here, so see here in this pizza, so total 4 parts were there, 4 pieces are there. So in that 4 pieces, 3 pieces selected. How many pieces are selected here? First, second, third. 3 pieces are selected. These selected pieces they ate. Then how to represent these selected pieces? The total pieces we have to take in the denominator, and so the up one numerator, so the selected how many pieces were there, that we have to take in the numerator. Then how to read this one? 3/4 or 3/4. 3/4 or 3/4. So this is a fraction. This is a representation. And how to represent the selected parts in the total pizza. So in total 4 parts, 3 parts we selected, that means we ate. Here, see here, in this second pizza, if suppose to first count how many pieces were there, how many pieces we made. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Total 8 pieces were there. How many pieces are there? 8 pieces. The total pieces we have to take in the denominator. Then selected pieces. If you selected the total 8 parts, so 8 pieces. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth piece, this is fifth piece, sixth, seventh, and eighth. This total 8 pieces. Selected means that the total 8 pieces you ate. So that is 8 in the numerator. So, in the denominator total pieces, in the numerator also the total pieces we selected. So, it means we have to take 8 divided by 8, 8 by 8 means 8 by 8. Here numerator and denominator both were same. If 8 pieces are there in the pizza, so that complete 8 pieces you ate, it means how many pizzas you ate? So, it is 1, no, completely it is 1. So, that complete pizza you ate. So, it means it is equal to 1. This one is equal to 1. It means if numerator and denominator are same numericals, means same numbers. So, in the numerator whatever number is there in the numerator, the same number is there in the denominator, that means that is 1, that is whole, that is complete 1, that is whole fraction, that is called whole fraction. Simply it is in total 8 pieces, you ate complete 8 pieces. You ate complete 8 pieces, it means that is equal to 1, that is equal to 1, it means you ate 1 pizza. So, that is whole fraction. Whole fraction, when you say whole fraction, if numerator and denominator both are the same numbers, means same numericals, then that is always equal to 1, whole fraction, that is called whole fraction. One more example, this is the another pizza. So, this pizza is divided into 2 parts. So, this pizza divided into 2 parts. Okay. So, how many parts are there? Total 2 parts. Number of parts, the total parts we have to write in the denominator. So, denominator always represents total parts. Total how many parts? Okay. Here total how many pieces were there? 8 pieces. That 8 pieces that represents in the denominator. Here this is the first part, this is second part, means here 2 pieces. The total 2 pieces we have to write in the denominator. Then after that, if you add this first part as well as this second part, it means total 2 parts, means total 2 pieces you ate. You ate how many pieces? 2 pieces you ate. So, out of 2 pieces you ate. So, this piece also you ate and this also you ate. So, that means that complete 1 pizza you ate. So, that is whole pizza you ate. It means if numerator and denominator both were same numbers, then that is equal to 1. Okay. See, whenever 8 by 8, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 5, 7 by 7. So, if the fractions are in this format, so it is nothing but that is whole fraction, that is completely equal to 1, that is equal to 1. So, these type of fractions are always equal and we can call it as whole fraction. Whole means complete. Whole means complete. Whatever the fraction is there, that is complete fraction we selected. We selected like this. So, 2 pieces, that 2 pieces we ate means total pieces we represent in the denominator. That complete means how many pieces you ate, that represents numerator. Numerator and denominator same. So, it means you ate total pizza here. Here also you ate total pizza. 1 pizza you ate. Here also 1 pizza you ate. So, this you remember this one. What is whole fraction? Whole fraction means if numerator and denominator both are equal, means same numbers. So, then the fraction is called whole fraction. Mixed number. So, just before we discuss what is mixed number. Mixed number or mixed fraction. It is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. Whole number and a fraction. So, that is called mixed number. Whole number mixed, the combination of whole number and a fraction is called mixed number. And whole fraction means, so numerator and denominator, if both are equal, then that is whole fraction. So, it is not a whole fraction, just it is a fraction. Just a fraction is like this and whole fraction is in this format. Numerator and denominator both are equal to the same. Okay, students.